Hey guys, Josh here, welcome back to another video. So today is a story time about acid, and it's a bit of a different story time because this one happened last night. So, basically, the other day I managed to get my hands on 5 tabs, and they come to my house yesterday, and they are 100 UG each, and I was like, every single time I've tripped, I've overdone it in the last like 3-4 times I've recently tripped. I've done either way too much UG or taken way too many tabs, and I've had an absolutely awful experience, and it's tainted acid for me overall. So I thought, if I just do a really low dosage, I can go back to exactly how acid was originally, and I can see why I fell in love with it in the first place. And I did. It was an absolutely wonderful experience. I mean, I'll start from the beginning. So, about 5 PM, I popped the tab. I was chilling, playing some Valorant, and then about 45 minutes later, I started to feel the electric-y coming up feeling. So I turned off my PC, I laid back in my bed, and I put on YouTube. Now, about 10 minutes in to this come up, I realised that this was nowhere near as intense as I wanted it to be. Like I said, of course, I didn't want it to be as intense as the last couple of trips where I had an ego death and I like fucked up my head. But I also didn't want it to be like just a head high with mild colour enhancement. So when I was coming up, I was like, okay, let me just Google some shit, see if I can redose a little, because it'd only been an hour since I took it, and I googled it, and they said that, you know, an hour is a reasonable time frame for you to be able to redose. So I took about another quarter tab, so we're on about 125 UG at this point. Now, I took this quarter tab, and I'm coming up, and honestly, I somewhat regret it, because about 40 minutes later, I was having a really nice come up, and suddenly I got into sort of like a split-second freeze frame where I felt the intensity and like the sort of escapism of an ego death, and I thought I was about to experience one, and it got me really scared because the visuals started getting hella intense, and then suddenly they all just like switched off and calmed down, and I was like, thank fucking God, bro, because I was not dealing with another fucking ego death again, bro. If I dealt with another ego death, that would have been it with me for acid. Like, I wouldn't have even touched it, because if I'm having an ego death on 125 fucking UG, I mean, I can have an ego death on anything, you know what I mean? So anyway, this little period of fear sort of passes pretty quickly, and I'm just chilling, yeah, you know, vibing, looking around the room, seeing all the colours and all the visuals, and I'm putting on YouTube, and bro, I tell you, like, I miss like this like low dosage acid feeling. Like when you're scrolling on the YouTube homepage on like the TV app, and you see all these thumbnails wiggling and moving, you're like, damn, that is so like, that is so beautiful, man. Anyway, so I'm chilling, and I go to smoke my vape, and something I forgot that happened when I was on acid that I quickly realised after I'd hit this vape is when you're on acid, I don't know if it's just me, this could be a wholly unique experience, I'm about to make myself look stupid. When I smoke, like the feeling of like the smoke going into my lungs doesn't exist when I'm on acid. Like I'll smoke and I won't feel anything, but then I'll feel the smoke come out and I'll feel obviously the cough from smoking. So when I'm pulling on a vape, when I'm on acid, all I get is like the awful like mentally taste of the vape without any of the nice pleasing like smoke going into my mouth. So I just like can't smoke while I'm tripping, and it's kind of dead. I mean, I still smoked anyway because like, what the fuck, I'm not gonna not smoke. So I smoked what the fuck? I smoked a doobie, and I smoked a doobie about 2-3 hours in, and it made the come back up again. And I was chilling, and I was tripping, and I was like, damn, bro, I need to make a fucking YouTube video tomorrow. So I was like, well, I'm tripping right now. Why don't I just fucking record something? And I was like, yeah, that'll be interesting. So I hit record, and, well, I'll just sort of play the whole clip for you now. Don't really know what I'm going to do here. Just started recording. I'm on a tab of acid at the moment. Or a tab and a quarter. My eyes looking pretty massive. It's a pretty good trip, you know. You know, it's pretty, a lot of good visuals, a nice head high, but I'm feeling really relaxed, you know, feeling really good. Don't really know what to do here, but I just feel like I should include footage in these acid story times. I mean, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I should include footage in these story times. But like, what footage do I do? Like, bro, I'm tripping right now. I took LSD. Like, I don't know what people are meant to say when they're recording footage for like acid story times, because like, bro, I'm just tripping, and everything's moving, and the colours are enhanced, and look at that thing behind me. That thing's fucking mental. But I don't really know what else to say other than that. But like, when I was sober, I was like, I should definitely get some footage of me when I'm tripping on acid. But now I'm like actually tripping. I'm like, What the fuck is the footage gonna be, bro? It's just gonna be more me staring at a camera going, whoa, I see things, it's crazy. But seriously though, 258 subs or something on at the moment. Bro, the support that I'm seeing at the moment is absolutely insane, guys. I can't thank you guys enough, honestly. Like, bro, I hope to be able to do this like as a proper thing, you know, as more than a hobby one day. But right now, these small little victories I'm having, they mean the world to me, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. So yeah, as I said in that clip, I don't really know what I'm meant to be showing you. Like, I see all these videos all the time that are like acid experiences caught on camera, and they get quite many views, and I'm like, the most of the acid trip is going on only personally to you. There's nothing you can actually see when, I mean, there's nothing that you guys can actually see when I'm tripping. So, honestly, I'm not sure what to record when I'm tripping, because I want to make interesting content, and I want to be able to provide footage of these trips when I'm talking about them, but I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. So, if you guys know what I'm meant to be fucking doing when I'm tripping on acid and recording, you let me know, because I'll absolutely do any sort of weird batshit ideas you can think of. Anyway, so I recorded that video, I chilled out, and then I was watching a video, and this guy mentioned Adam Sandler in the video, and I was like, damn, Adam Sandler, bro. I watched like all of his movies, except for one. This movie called The Wedding Singer, bro. And I put that movie on straight away. I was like, damn, this is the only Adam Sandler movie I haven't watched. I'm gonna watch this shit. And bro, this movie was like, what, an hour and 40 minutes, bro? I sat there, it felt like fucking 20 fucking minutes, bro. Like, I was sat there watching this movie, and then it was over. And I was like, huh? I looked at the time, and it was like fucking 2 AM, and I was like, bro, what? Where the hell did the time just go? Like, this was the quickest movie I'd ever seen. I don't know if it was just because I was tripping, but like, this movie felt like fucking, it was going at the fucking speed of sound, and the second it finished, I was like, damn, bro, this movie's it. And I knew exactly what happened in the entire movie, and yet it still felt like I was watching this movie for maybe like fucking, yeah, like 20 minutes, bro. It was the weirdest fucking thing ever. So I'm just chilling. I finished this movie. I lay down. I'm looking at the ceiling. The ceiling is looking fucking trippy as fuck, bro. Like, I got some spider webs on my ceiling that I haven't cleared off. And bro, these spider webs look like fucking like webs to other dimensions. Like, they were like swaying and opening up and like, I don't know, like duplicating, and there was like traces everywhere. It just looks so fucking pretty, bro. And I was just staring at the ceiling. I had some music playing. I was just chilling, staring at the ceiling. You know, smoking me vape that tasted absolutely fucking awful, but I really wanted the nicotine, so I just kept fucking hitting it anyway. And it was just such like a fucking nice experience, man. Like, you forget when you take these really heavy doses what acid really is and what it's like at like when you take these low dosages, because it's such a like unique and eye-opening drug, but a lot of people don't want to get into it because of the risk they put themselves in with these intense trips. And like, fair enough, like my boy Corey in the Ego Death video, it was his first time taking acid. I stupidly didn't really put my head together and think, Jesus Christ, 350 UG for a first time is going to be absolutely fucking terrible, because I was so used to taking like fucking 1000 UG doses at this point that like 350 didn't even seem like that much to me. But the guy had never taken acid before, and he had a fucking awful experience, and I feel fucking terrible for it. But yeah, so that's the lesson learned. If you want to do acid, I'd say the first time, half a tab. I don't think anyone should ever do more than half a tab. 50 UG is the perfect sweet spot for a first time. Everyone says 100 or 150. That shit would be too intense. My first time, I had half a tab, and I felt fucking amazing. So if you guys are ever going to do it, I don't recommend it, obviously, because YouTube guidelines, I can't like just straight up recommend you fucking do drugs. But like, if you're willing to consciously make that risk yourself as a grown adult, then don't overdo it, because you're not going to have a good time. It's going to be way too intense, and you're going to not enjoy the experience whatsoever, and it's going to taint your view on acid. Anyway, that's it for this story time. Hopefully there's going to be more stuff like this, because I'm definitely going to trip again within like the next month. Thank you guys for the support. I'm on 260 subs right now. I mean, it's crazy how quickly we've grown in like the last, what, not even 2 months. I went from about 10 subs to 260 within literally the blink of an eye, so I can't thank you guys more for that, honestly. The support is incredible. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.